Ahmedabad, a city where history and modernity blend, was waking up to a foggy October morning in 1988. The Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport buzzed with routine, despite the thick mist that blanketed the city. Indian Airlines Flight 113, a Boeing 737, was on its final leg from Mumbai, carrying 129 passengers and 6 crew. For those on board, it was just another short flight. Families, business travelers and tourists, all anticipating their arrival. The cabin was filled with the usual pre-landing preparations, passengers fastening seatbelts, crew making final checks. Outside, the fog was dense, making visibility poor but not unusual for the season. No one could have predicted that this ordinary morning would soon turn tragic. As Flight 113 began its descent, fate was quietly rewriting the day's story. In minutes, the city's routine would be shattered. The lives of everyone on board, and many on the ground, were about to change forever. As Flight 113 approached Ahmedabad, the pilots relied on instruments to guide them through the fog. The airport's instrument landing system was partially down. Crucially, the glide slope was not working. Forced to judge their descent without full guidance, the pilots dropped below the safe altitude. Unseen in the mist, the ground rushed up. Far from the runway, the plane struck trees and a power line. In seconds, the aircraft crashed into a field near Chiloda Kotapa, erupting in flames. The explosion echoed for miles, ending the journey in devastation. A routine landing had become a disaster. The crash's roar shattered the morning calm, replaced by stunned silence. Villagers rushed to the burning wreckage, risking their lives to pull survivors from the flames. With no training or equipment, they became instant heroes, battling fire with buckets and bare hands. Emergency crews soon arrived, but the thick fog hampered rescue efforts. The field was a scene of chaos and heartbreak, wreckage, smoke, and desperate attempts to save lives. Of 135 on board, only 5 survived the initial impact. 2 later died from their injuries. The rescue soon turned to recovery. At the airport, hope gave way to grief as families learned the fate of their loved ones. Ahmedabad, united in shock, mourned together. The city's heart was broken by tragedy from the sky. News of the crash spread quickly, bringing Ahmedabad to a standstill. The tragedy felt personal. Anyone could have been on that flight. People gathered in public spaces, sharing disbelief and sorrow. Hospitals called for blood, and citizens lined up to help. Volunteers offered comfort and support to survivors and grieving families. The city mourned as one, transcending barriers of class and community. Memorials filled temples, mosques, and churches as stories of the victims emerged. The crash became a scar on Ahmedabad's memory, a lesson in resilience and compassion. In loss, the city found unity and strength. The crash of Flight 113 forced India's aviation industry to confront its failures. Investigators cited pilot error and a faulty landing system, but also deeper issues in training and safety. In response, new regulations improved pilot training and airport equipment nationwide. The tragedy's lessons became part of every safe landing in India. The sacrifice of 135 lives was not in vain. It made the skies safer for all. Today, we remember the victims, the villagers who rushed to help, and the rescuers who gave their all. The story of Flight 113 is a solemn reminder. Safety is built on vigilance and learning from the past. May we honor their memory by striving for safer journeys ahead.